Selena. I would make it on that. It will be a disaster. Okay, alright, let's start now. All those with handphones or laptops or whatever, please keep it away. Don't let me shout at you. Okay, just put it here. Of course, if you send, I give you 5 marks. I'll check and give you marks. If you don't send, I give you 0. Not my problem, alright? Bibi, you took the Bibi. People talking to you, you're walking away. Come here. You took this paper, right? Where? Oh, you didn't do. Okay, 0. 0. Okay, 0. 0. 0. Go. I don't know. Your sense of responsibility very low, you know. You said today, right? Maybe, and you didn't say. Wait. And then during my class, what to do? I'll kill you. Okay. Okay, come, keep your headphones away, Selena. Keep it away. Focus, focus. Hey, some of you already barred. Do you know that? Barred from the exam. Some of you, I don't know. That's what the department was telling me. The department was telling me some of you already barred from the exams. Right? So don't take it lightly. You came here to study, not for a holiday. Come on. Notes, Selena, extra notes. This side, maybe. Yeah, check this side. Okay, alright, let's focus. Ellie must tell you one more time, is it? If you're okay, alright, let's learn to focus. Okay. Okay, now we are coming to the end already. Alright, remember we started with language and then we started with taking off. You all remember? Then minor problems and then mid-flight, what are the duties? And then we went to major problems. Yes or no? Yes. All of you remember? The process, alright? So now we have come to the nearing the ending. Alright? Preparing for landing. Ending means landing. Alright? So let's try and understand this chapter. I think section C, a lot of, lesson 7 is the most important because it's handling difficult passengers, right? So that would be a lot on in section B and C, alright? But let's look at landing now, what you need to do. Okay, the flight attendant comes over the loudspeaker. Okay, this is what the flight attendant says, alright? Maybe the purser, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, we are preparing for landing. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you. Jared, what is stowed? Jared, stowed. What is stowed? This way. Come on, Jared. From the context, you should be able to guess the meaning. Stowed. Interview question, Jared. How to go for interview like this? What's the English word? Is kept. Kept. Is that okay? He kept. Is that okay? Is kept underneath. You keep it away. You store it. You stow it. Is that okay now? Alright, all of you, if you don't know the meaning, write down quickly. Don't let me tell you everything. I must tell you, then only you will do. But food put inside, no need to tell. You'll wet straight away. Okay, alright? Okay, can we focus now? Alright, so it's stowed underneath the seat in front of you. Okay, this is the flight attendant or the purser announcing. That means we are going to land. Is that okay now? Alright? It can be one of the scariest parts of a flight. Is it true? I didn't like this. Is it the scariest? Because I always get excited. Finally destination. Is it scary? I don't know, but according to the notes, it's the scariest parts of a flight. The landing. not mid-air, not during takeoff, it's landing. That is always very scary. Is that okay? Can you understand now? Alright? So the landing is where the challenge is. Alright? I think this is according to the statistics, the scariest part, the landing. Safely arriving is the optimal outcome. Of course, everybody wants to arrive safely. Alright? How was your flight from Singapore to Seoul? How long was the flight? 7 hours. Did you make it 8? No. I understand. Right? Did you enjoy the flight? Was it Korean Air? TV is from which country? Korea also. Okay. You didn't enjoy the flight? No. Why?
Because I was sitting in the middle.
You were? Sitting in the middle. You should have sat on the plane. It's just a suggestion. Alright, in order to achieve that, everyone on board. On board means in the cabin, in the aeroplane, right? Plays an important part. Who are they? The pilot, the cabin crew, right up to the passengers. Everybody has a responsibility. Is that okay? So here when I say they play an important part, everybody has a responsibility. Right? So the pilot, first officer, second officer, cabin crew, the passengers, everybody. Right? The cabin crew need to make sure all passengers are at their seats and follow the instructions. So it's your duty to make sure. Alright? It's your duty to make sure. I actually don't like cabin crews. Because crew itself is plural. But nowadays I see so many people using crews. So, okay, alright. All passengers are at their seats. Make sure all passengers are at their seats. Landing time, alright? You cannot be walking around, going to the toilet, or do whatever. And follow the instructions. Alright? Remember, why do we follow instructions? Not to put people in trouble. But the problem with people is they think when we give instructions, oh, you're troubling me. They don't understand that instructions are to save them. Can all of you understand that? Can all of you understand that? Because you see, when it doesn't matter where the instruction is coming from. It can be on the plane, alright? But it can be also be in college. So it can be at home from your parents. Instructions are for your comfort and safety. Clear now? All of you okay? Can you understand that? But I understand that some of you, oh well, maybe when I was young, I also didn't like instructions, alright? But I learned when people give instructions, it is actually to safeguard my well-being, my safety, and probably my life. Clear now? Did you follow instructions in the plane? You did. That's surprising. Did you find anything from the cabin crew that you thought maybe this is a quality I want to follow? On and back, to and fro. That is one. Were they smiling? They were smiling. That's good, that's good. All of you must learn to smile. Interview must learn to. And Jared, interview must learn to smile. Eva, where's Eva? Eva? Interview must learn to smile. Is it not? Did you smile? Thank you. Right, so must learn to smile. Emily, don't look so. Not interview yet, you already. Come on. Okay. Follow the instructions to avoid any unwanted incident to happen. You see, we follow instructions. Why? Because we can avoid any unwanted incident to happen. Alright? Remember that. Okay? And it is the passengers, it is, okay, sorry, I think that's definite article needed. The passenger's responsibility is to abide by the instructions. But nowadays, many passengers, they think, oh, well, I'll do what I want to do. Who are you to order me around, you know? That's why I got so many. Did you have any problem in that plane? All the passengers were good? Except you. Yes, asking. Alright, so it's good to follow instructions because never think we are too big. We are never too big. Can you understand? We are never too big because in a split second things can go wrong. In a split second, 549 people died. Can you understand? Is that okay? I'm not wishing it, of course. Because this weekend I'm flying. Well, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Okay, this is a nice picture. I like this picture. Yeah. Nice runway. What do you call this place? Runway, right? Alright. That's a place, of course. Wow, nice evening view. Maybe early morning. I don't know. Alright. What do you think the scenario what do you think the scenario that would take place during 20 minutes before landing? I don't know if in your course they tell you any landing 20 minutes before landing. You have a lot of responsibilities to put things in place. Did they tell you that? I don't know in any other subject. If no, okay, I tell you now. Okay, then I like this. Okay, there are a lot of things to do to put things in order in the last 20 minutes before landing. Alright? This is the time everybody has to work overtime. No resting. Cannot. Alright? Because there would be work given, and 20 minutes before landing you have to make sure of a lot of criteria that has to be settled before the pilot says, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to land. Can you please fasten your seatbelt? Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing, 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it's very urgent. So a lot of work needs to be done. Some passengers are not really well informed of the do's and don'ts.